What's up everyone? In today's video, we're going to be breaking down Ryan Pineda's couch flipping strategy, and we're going to be following a couple other YouTubers on the Facebook marketplace furniture flipping scene and see what we can come up with. Did I make a profit? Did I find anything? Honestly, I don't even know because I'm filming this first, so we'll see. It looks like it's in really good condition, but holy hell, look at this. Steve here with Pennies to Profit. I actually just changed the name and I kind of like that. A channel dedicated on showing you how to turn your pennies into big profits. My goal this year is to turn my $600 stimulus check into $20,000 by the end of the year, doing only side hustles. If that sounds interesting to you, please subscribe to my channel so you can follow along and stay up to date with where I'm at. So far, I've grown my $600 into $2,149 through drop shipping on Facebook Marketplace. As I've talked about in other videos, I have a ton of experience in the side hustle game. I've done everything from sell books on Amazon to flip clothes in Goodwill. But I've never flipped furniture before. And something that I constantly saw when I was going through top side hustles of 2021 or top side hustles of 2020 and doing my research was furniture flipping. I came across this guy, Ryan Pineda, and watched one of his videos. It was very informative. He's a great teacher. I ended up watching a ton of his other videos. He's great in diving into real estate and personal finance. If you haven't already checked out his channel, please do that because it's just loaded with great stuff. And after I looked through his account, I ended up seeing some other smaller YouTubers that were doing something similar. They weren't just doing couches, they were doing couches, other pieces of furniture, and even flipping some dressers and desks and stuff like that. There were a lot to choose from, but the two that I liked the most were Cameron and Sadie and the flipping teacher. They were a lot of fun to watch, very educational, and I strongly recommend checking them out. As I was watching some of these accounts, a few excuses already were popping in my head. I live in a smaller town. People might not be giving things away the same way they are in a bigger town. I'm not going to be able to sell them as fast as some of these other places. But those are all excuses. So I wanted to just give it a shot and dive straight in. So in today's video, we're going to rent a truck and then we're going to hunt down some of these deals, take them back to my place. I'm going to clean them, wash them, and then try to list them for a profit on Facebook Marketplace. All right, so I'm at the Goodwill here in town, and I'm gonna head inside and see if I can find some things, some furniture, some chairs, and some dressers. That's really what I'm looking for. From the dressers, I'm looking for wooden that is dovetailed finish, so it has that like really nice finish on the sides, just to, I guess, verify that it has good quality. And then for the chairs, I guess I'm looking for like mid-century modern. Again, a lot of the stuff that's talked about on the other YouTubers' channels. Plus, I'm looking at the couches that Ryan Pineda talked about. I already went on Facebook Marketplace and was trying to look through a bunch of the listings there. I just didn't really find anything that I really liked. I set a couple notifications, so hopefully I get something back here later on today. But until then, I'm gonna go inside the Goodwill. All right. Absolutely nothing in that store. I have a pretty good idea of what I'm looking for, and none of it was in there. All right, next place. All right, so now I'm at the Humane Society furniture store. I'm gonna head on in here, see if I can find some couches. I don't know what the prices are, but it had some pretty good reviews online, so we'll see. Okay, I really like this place. I found a couple fun things. For one, this guy right here. After talking to my sister, I can take this thing and spray paint that. I can take these off and spray paint those, paint the whole thing white, and then finish this part in here. So that's gonna be pretty cool. And then we found some couches over here. So come here and actually see, so these two couches I'm gonna get, and I'm gonna take this off, but those two look pretty sweet. There are a few stains that I need to take care of, but those look really cool. I'm excited. All right, so I just got back from the Humane Society thrift store and can definitely see why people get into this. So, as I showed a little bit earlier, I found a couple cool items. I'm so pumped. I'm so excited about that teal green couch. I think we're gonna remove the skirt. It's gonna look so cool, and yeah, I'm pumped to get it home. All right, bye. So I am here at U-Haul now, and I'm gonna go pick up a truck. That one right there. And I'm gonna go pick up the furniture that I picked out here earlier today and get it home. So I was just gonna get a truck, but it's raining outside, slash snowing. So that's presenting some issues. But if I just get this bad boy, I can pick it up, drop it off at home, put it in the garage, and then get this thing back within like an hour or so. All right, cool. Okay, so everything is in the truck. I'm going to latch her down here, head back home, and need 2 hands for this. Gonna latch it down, head home, and try to take this out by myself because it's actually pretty heavy. Okay, so here are the couches. They're in good shape. They just have a few stains on them. This is a little worn down and stained. This thing is on here, which I can take that off the skirt. And then, yeah, I think it's gonna be a pretty sweet couch. So this is what we're working with right now. All right, so I'm here at Home Depot trying to get stuff for the couch. I need to remove that skirt. So I'm going to get a staple remover so I can remove all the staples under the skirt and remove the skirt itself. And then I also, for other projects, I'm just gonna get a couple other tools. I don't really have a bunch of tools, so this is kind of a little learning lesson here. So yeah, just getting a bunch of stuff, put it in a bucket. The one thing that I don't like about coming to Home Depot is just, I just feel like there's so many tools here.
A few moments later.
Okay, so one of the reasons why I love this find so much, the teal couch, is it has the skirt on it. And from what I was watching other YouTubers look at couches and furniture and flip them, they loved when they found things with skirts because they could rip it off and it could become like mid-century modern. And so I already tried ripping this a little bit. But yeah, you just pull it off and staples come out. I bought a staple gun so I can do that a little bit better, or not a staple gun. I bought a staple remover. I don't want to staple gun anything. So I bought a staple remover. I'm gonna remove all this. I'm gonna put the camera back a little bit, show you guys that whole process. And yeah, and then there's a bunch of these like little nails in here that I need to remove at the end of it. So I'm gonna do one of those like montage fast, well, I guess it's not a montage. It's more of like just a fast take. I'm gonna put the camera back and then speed it up and make this all look like it's going incredibly fast. Okay. Okay, so now that the skirt is gone on both of them, all the pieces are over there. So now the skirt is gone, I need to now go through, because there's just staples everywhere. And so now I need to go and fix all of this stuff right here where there's just a bunch of staples, and a bunch of staples over there. I just need to go and use a staple puller tool thing and pliers, maybe? I think it's pliers. And just take off all of the staples. So I'll put you back down. Okay, that's one down. I just have the love seat to go, and then we can start cleaning.
6.5 hours later.
Done. Okay, so I just finished removing all of the skirt, and I just got done with all the nails, and so now I'm just going to, or not the nails, the staples. So now I'm going to fire up that bad boy and start removing all of the stains and stuff like that from the furniture. It's actually in pretty good condition, so I don't think I'm gonna have to do that much. But there's still some touching up that I probably should do. And I got some cleaning solution for the couch. Now, we already had like a carpet kind of upholstery cleaner, so I'm gonna be using that, plus the spot upholstery cleaner. And this is just a, I don't know, triple action deep cleaner. So hopefully that works, we'll see. I saw a couple of the other YouTubers using like a bunch of different things, like different spot removers. So I might have to head back to Home Depot at some point, but for now, I think this should work. Okay, so now I'm gonna use the carpet cleaner to wash all of the larger pieces of the couch. There actually aren't too many stains. Mainly with this, I just want to get out any dust and grime that's in the couch, any like nooks and crannies. I think this is gonna make it look really good. Yeah, and I mean, it's already in great condition, so this is just gonna put a good finishing touch on it. All right. Okay, so like I was saying before, like it doesn't even look that bad. It actually looks like it's in really good condition, but holy hell, look at this. Ugh. That all just came out of what looked like a very clean couch. That is disgusting. All clean, back at it. Second half of the couch to do. This is another one. This is number 2 of the dirty water that's coming out of this thing. Crazy. So on the love seat, there's actually a few more noticeable stains right there, right there. I just put a ton of solution on one right here, and then here, here, here. And there's some on the actual pillows as well. So this one's gonna require a little bit more loving. But yeah, what I found that helped on that one, at least when there was like the small stains, I would just soak it for a while and just leave it there, do the rest of the couch, and then in, I don't know, 2-3 minutes, go back to that part and then really soak it and wipe it clean. That seemed to get it out the quickest, but they do come out. One couch down, one more to go.
2,000 years later.
All right, here is the finished product. How gorgeous do they look? And then this love seat here is doing the same thing. Looks wonderful, not a stain on the whole thing. And it came out looking so good. All right, so I am officially exhausted and I am ready to take some stage photos of those. So I'm gonna move little Bowflex over there.
This is Bowflex.
I'm gonna put it off in that corner. It's the biggest corner with a white wall, and then I'm putting me in the garage is not gonna be the best. Who is it? The flipper teacher, the flipping teacher. She like staged a whole section in her garage just for staging photos for like furniture that she picks up at thrift stores and Facebook Marketplace and stuff like that. So eventually I'll do that. Just with this one, I want to get it posted and see what happens. All right, so I listed the couch. It's on Facebook Marketplace, and I was so pumped to get it listed because it looks good. Just got it all cleaned, and I'm excited to see what I can actually make from it. So I get through it, I list it, and after a while, I just have zero interest. So I thought, watching some of these other YouTubers, like, oh cool, I'm just gonna get someone within the first like couple minutes to message me, hey, I'm interested. And I've posted like that on Facebook Marketplace before, where a hot item will just get someone's interest really quick and you'll have a couple people messaging you. I didn't have anyone messaging me. 1 hour went by, 2 hours went by, 3 hours went by, nothing. After a few hours, I went outside and I checked, maybe like I wanted to update the pictures. I ended up taking different pictures in different lighting. This actually helped a ton. Even I saw like a big difference, and I like usually can't tell with that kind of stuff. But with the natural lighting coming in from the outside, and I wasn't using like a dark garage and just fake lighting. I was actually using like natural light from outside. They actually really looked good. I put my dog in it to try to drum up some interest. I also staged it just a little bit. I didn't put any like throw pillows or anything that I'll probably end up doing in the future, but relisted that, and then still nothing happened. But within a few hours, I actually got my first person that reached out, and typically, I mean, it takes a few of these people to say like, yes, I'm interested, and then they ghost you. Like, you never hear from them again. This person actually super interested. We got all the way to the end of talking, and she said that she just wanted, she was wondering if she could do one of the couches and not both. And I really wanted to get them sold together. So at first I was kind of putting up a fight, but then at the end I ended up just saying like, okay, honestly I had zero other interest at this point, so I at least needed something. And so I accepted $250 for the one larger couch. So right after that happened, I was thinking, okay, well maybe I should update the listing, and I should start up a second listing just for the love seat. But then right after that, within probably like 30 minutes of solidifying that deal, two other people reached out. One person didn't really pan out for anything. Another person said they would take the love seat for $200. And this is a big learning lesson because I originally wanted to post both for $250. Speaking to my girlfriend, speaking to my sister, they both convinced me to put it up to $400 and just said, oh, you can bargain down after that. Very smart words, because eventually selling the one for $250 and then the other one, I was about to say you can have it for $150 and maybe get talked down to $1, just because I wanted it gone. But she actually accepted the $200. So now I made $450 off my flip, which is so cool. So to break down the total cost, so I bought the two couches for $130. I then got a U-Haul, and the U-Haul was $19.99, so $20, plus an extra $1 per mile and then to fill it up at the end. I didn't go very far. I only actually needed 1 gallon of fuel, so the whole thing came out to be roughly $40. After that, I went to Home Depot to get tools to take care of the skirt and to remove all the nails. Now eventually I'll build up enough tools, and you might very well have some at home where you don't have to use this. I legit just had nothing at home. I was just starting fresh. So went out and got some tools. That was about $15. So $130 plus the $40 plus the $15 puts me at $185, and I ended up selling it for $450, which gives me a total profit of $265 for this one flip. So that's pretty cool. After doing all of this, what do I actually think about flipping couches? Was Ryan Pineda's strategy great? Is following the furniture flipping teacher a good idea? Is this something that anyone can do from home? And honestly, like 100% yes. Like it was actually really cool. Like I really enjoyed it. I'm going to be making more videos like this in the near future. I bought a few other dressers and end tables, coffee tables that I'm gonna sand down and paint. I have zero artistic talent. So if you're sitting out there and you're looking at these people that are doing these things and thinking like, I could never do that, I am on your level. So when I would bring artwork home at like when I was in grade school, my mom wouldn't even put it on the refrigerator. She would put it on the mini fridge in the garage. That's the level that I'm at in terms of my artistic ability. So we might be on the same page there. So if I can do it, you can 100% do it. And I'm going to be testing it out over the next couple weeks. If you want to tag along, fantastic. I'm still growing that $600 into $20,000. And as of right now, I think this is, at least for me, the best way to do it. It sounds the most fun. Facebook dropshipping might start to pick up soon. I'm going to keep on listing on that platform. So maybe I can flip some couches week to week and I can still have that Facebook dropshipping income coming in. But for the meantime, I'm going to be posting more videos on furniture transformation, furniture flipping. All right, so that concludes my couch flipping journey for this week. Thank you all for tuning in, and please like and subscribe. It means so much to me. If you can follow along my journey, if you want to see that $600 turn into $20,000 by the end of the year, I'm definitely going to be getting way more into furniture flipping and specifically more on the Facebook Marketplace app. All right, thanks.